Hello, my name is Stella Okoli. Well, I've worked previously as a communication specialist with over 2 decades of experience. More recently, I describe myself as a mental health advocate. I have attended the crisis management course. I have attended the JAS mental health first aid course. I've also attended the trauma-informed course and supervision, the 12-week course. All right, before I attended this course, I had actually experienced, or my family and I had experienced, a traumatic event. Even though I had gone for psychological counseling, I was still dealing with a lot of that trauma as a result of what happened. But at the same time, I found out that a lot of people that have helped me in my journey were also people who had overcome, or even some of them were still going through their own trauma. And I said to myself, I don't have to wait until I get to the end of my journey before I can help other people. So I basically came into this training to help myself, and at the same time, in the short to medium term, to also help other families that are going through this. So that's really why I enrolled. This training taught me a lot of things. First of all, I understood what trauma was, because I already felt some of those levels of helplessness, some of those levels of almost complete loss of self. Like you're not in control of anything. I'm not in control of my time. I'm not in control of where I will be. I couldn't make commitments. But during this course, when I understood exactly what was happening, I also learned that even in helping other people, there are key things that must be very sacrosanct. So for instance, I am the tool. It's not about the techniques. It's not about the number of tools that I have in my pocket from the training. I am the tool. Right? If I understand that I'm the tool, it helps me to calm down when I'm dealing with clients. So it helps me to be comfortable and confident. And then, second thing I learned is that I would spend time building therapeutic alliance. It's not, like I said, it's not about bringing out the tools and all the knowledge that I have. I am the tool. I'm the first tool, and then I also ensure that I build a therapeutic alliance between myself and my client. And then again, very importantly, I am holding out hope. I'm not making unnecessary promises. I'm holding out hope for the clients. A few other things that I learned that I never knew before were issues around vicarious trauma. I've always cared about the carer, but I understood the impact of vicarious trauma, especially in caregiving. I also understood the concept of epigenetics. If it is hysterical, it is historical. Again, trauma is treatable. I think those are the key things that I took away from here. My overall experience was fantastic. First of all, Professor Merino and her team are versed in what they do. Professor Merino herself is authentic, and she was vulnerable enough to share experiences from her own experiences. She had the theory and she had the practice. That's one. Two, she emphasized on behavioral change, which is preceded by execution. So in delivering this training that lasted over 12 weeks, apart from the fact that she brought in a mix of trainers, she also was strong on execution. So for every theory that we learned, there was a video to watch, there was an analysis, there was something, and even in the physical delivery of the course, the interaction level was, you know, was spot on. The investment was worth every dollar that I paid, you know, and I'm already spreading the news. It's on my WhatsApp status, it's on my Facebook, I follow them on Instagram, and anybody who really wants to help, it's a helping profession, but of course you're going to be paid at the right time. You know, anybody who wants to attend the ITC, the next ITC, I fully recommend Jazz Education Institute. Thank you, Dr. Merino. Thank you, Abby, and thank you to the whole team.